morning briefing show. Thanks to my mother in the back, as Nastia, wonderful good morning. I hope you're doing good. And of course, all of you, I hope you had a great night, a relaxing night, comfortable night. So you are full of power for this last trading day in this week and the weekend in front. So this is really cool. It's gonna be a little bit cold. Now we are going to the autumn here in Germany, and we have close to 0 degrees this morning. It's just a bit cold this morning already. So, but still, that's the game. Okay, guys, let's see what we can do today. And first of all, we stream this show on YouTube. So if you watch it on YouTube right now, or maybe later as a recording session, then you will find a button in the right corner. So you can click on it and you can subscribe this channel of Admirals. So you will never miss an episode from this morning briefing show, or maybe from Paul or Jens. They're making their own webinars through the week. Okay, so let me switch and stream my screen. So Kurt, wonderful, good morning. And here on YouTube as well. So guys, feel free to ask whatever is in your mind on Zoom, of course, and on YouTube as well. I can see it here on the right side, and I can see it here on my Zoom account. Okay, so first of all, let's see what we do expect today. It's Friday, October the 1st. So we have just only flash estimate euro at 11 o'clock, and personal income we have this afternoon at 2:30 in the USA. So that's the important things. So we have a couple of impact of this Euro USD, Aussie, Canadian, the full Euro currencies, by the way. Yeah. And if you want to have, let's see about the last news. So by the way, I talked about yesterday about news. So maybe I should correct myself a little bit. So of course, Admirals make a lot of effort to give you full a lot of information that you can find a kind of orientation. So as a private trader, we should ask ourselves, are news important? Of course, they are important. And it's always a good thing to have a kind of orientation, as long as you don't take it as a basement for your trading behavior, because as a private trader, you have to stick to rules. So, and news. So let me tell you how I use the news. So I watch it, then I check in the chart, and then I know, okay, guys, got it. I know what you want. Yeah, of course, you know, news are always there to influence the market. So it's a good thing to have the news in your view. So keep an eye on the news, especially here on Admirals. By the way, you can see in my chart on my screen right now, if you have a real account of Admirals, then you have an access to the premium analytics, and there you will find all the interesting stuff. Like here we can see the exchange rate. So a lot of information here, and Admirals make a lot of effort to give you really valuable content about the news. So maybe you're looking for news about any shares or something else like that, then maybe it's a really good idea to check the chart. Because, you know, news always there to influence the market, because the big money needs the small money to bring volume in or out. So how you can influence a crowd, of course, about news. So that's an interesting step. So take the news and read it and check the chart, and then now you can see how you can use it. So, and we should be really glad and grateful that Admirals makes such a lot of effort to give you really cool information. So maybe you can see the newest trade exchanges, or maybe you can see here, you can scroll here anywhere about, let's see, indices, for example, Dow Jones. So here you see a lot of news. Here you can click anywhere and then you see about shares and something else. So if you have time for it, then you can have this information. It's really cool stuff. So, but bring it in balance with your trades. You know, as a private trader, stick to the rules, and the news are kind of confirmation, or maybe you should take it as a contrary signal, by the way, because news are there to give information and influence the market in a special way. Another cool thing is that I want to invite you to our webinar this afternoon. It's on, I guess Jens is talking about, it's scalping with pivot points at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So let me invite you, and we would appreciate it a lot if you spend your very precious lifetime to this afternoon session here too. And by the way, this is a cool stuff. If you, of course, so let me show you this, because you can follow, if you have an Instagram account, yes, you can follow, for example, Admirals Global. So here we go. And then you'll see a lot of interesting content. So please follow Admirals on Instagram too. Okay, so let's go to our charts. And yeah, let's see. Very interesting, you know. Okay, in DAX 10 minutes, there was a trend continuation finally. So we have a close bid here. And now we have to check where were the entries. So where is my painting program? Here we go. Very cool stuff. So where was the entry? Here was the first entry. No, sorry, here was the first entry. Here, balance candle, entry below this balance candle, and you see a trend continuation. So here roundabout, I told you in the live trading room yesterday, there was a chance to make partial profits, to trail the stop below the last 0.3, and now look where we are. If you have the power and if you have the strength, which is based on a proper money management, then it was able to trail the stop 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. And now look, entry there, partial profit there, rest of the position. Now here we go. Really cool stuff, right? This is what I always try to teach you. Trust the system, trust the trend. A trend continuation is always more likely than a trend break, especially if you have the first possible entry. Yeah, there you have a high probability that you see a trend continuation. So this is about 10 minutes in DAX 40. Actually, we are deep in a green zone, but the opening in the futures, and of course in Dow Jones as well, has a lot of pressure on the prices right now. Actually, we have a lot of more sellers than buyers in the market. So, and you see how it could work if you trust the system. Let's go to the hourly chart. And first of all, this is interesting. If you are trading hourly charts, then in our focus charts, which is British pound, US dollar, for example, you have a lovely trend right now. So move, correction, move, correction, guys. So there was the balance candle. It's a good idea to set a pending order here, and target is in first place 0.2. There you can make partial profits and trail the stop maybe 0.3, because point of control is quite far away. And you know, the point of control is a kind of guarantee for us, because there's a guarantee that the price will go back to a normal price, because there's just only one exception. That's they move the point of control, not the price. But then you will see it before, because there is a zone, there is a zone, and there is a zone. But it's so quite far away from the actually point of control. So the price must be remain there. The price must be remain there. The price must be remain there. Yeah, then they will change or move the point of control. As long as the price is not there, there, or there, then you have the chance that the price is going up there. So use it. Yeah, that's your chance to make money in the market. It's based on logic because prices are changing about volume and nothing else like that. Just only volume, okay? Then Euro USD. Still an old downtrend. Don't waste time for it. But gold. Gold gives us in hourly chart a great entry chance. So, and here, if you trade gold, which is based on your time, this is your trend. Look, there are the balance candles. Here, maybe this here occurs a new balance candle right now. Maybe you can set a pending order. You know, point 2 is your first target. And then you can make partial profits, then control the stop there. And finally, point of control is quite far away. So let's check it. Oh, yes. Okay. It's up at $1,803. So there is no volume zone, which could work like an obstacle. So give it a shot. And this is your first chance. The second trend arm, first chance to go long. That's the highest probability that you reach point 2. In Dow Jones, yeah, there is the old trend. So you see, now we are deep, really, really deep, really deep. Maybe you can take this as a kind of correction if you want, but this is just one balance candle. But yeah, it's you can do that. So this is correction. And here we go. Now deep in the green zone. So just maybe we see a kind of recovery today, but I'm not sure. Lot of pressure on it. So what's about oil? Nothing. Just really absolutely nothing. Really ugly. So DAX in hourly chart. So I told you, look, that's the main trend. That was the main trend. But do you see what happens yesterday? I told you this corrective uptrend has its own probability. And I told you, look, we hit it. Yeah, we got it. It was enough to make money. You could trail your stop and you're fine. And with this balance candle here, with this balance candle, there was a signal to open a new trend, because then the main trend was continuing. You see? Exactly. Look at this one. You see how it works? It's not that complicated. The problem is always in sitting in front of the screens, because we are judging the charts. We have an opinion about the charts. The moment you have a proper money management and your focus is on sticking to rules, following the plan, then you become successful. As long as your focus is on making money, yeah, you will fail. That's a promise, guys. That's a guarantee. Then you will fail. So let's have a look at the 4-hourly charts. So I told you there was a signal yesterday to go short. Here we go. There was the balance candle. Look, and I said, look, you can set a pending order below and leave it in the market as long as you got a new signal, or you see a trend continuation, then you are in, or maybe you see a trend break. So now we are in. Basically, I'm in too, because I have I trade DAX 40 in daily chart. So what happens yesterday? Look, trend continuation. We reached the point 2. That's cool stuff. Yeah, so just let it go. Hit. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is, guys. That's just logic in trading and not emotions, just logic. So let's see crude oil in 4-hourly chart. Yeah, still an uptrend, but really old. And Dow Jones. Dow Jones. Now we have a trend in Dow Jones. So basically, it's still a big downtrend. You see, because there was no trend break here, no trend break, it's still a downtrend. Now, look, we reached point 2 again. So we had this, and now there was a second, how should I say? Now there's a second trend. This one, move, correction. You see where the price were rejected exactly at the point of control. So now you have a secondary trend. So maybe the next correction, maybe you can use to go in again in this secondary trend, unless we see a kind of trend continuation there, then it's going deeper. So we have a lot of space to go down. So, but don't miss the re-entry or don't miss the entry in this small trend here on 4-hourly charts in Dow Jones. Cool. So in gold, in 4-hourly chart, there is no trend because we have a trend break. Actually, no trend. Euro USD. Sorry. So trend continuation, nothing to do. You see how important it is to take the first entry? That's the point. And British pound US dollar, nothing to do. The trend is really old, just waiting for a re-entry. In 4-hourly chart, is this a first trend? No, it's not. We need clear pictures. Not, I want to wish this could be a trend. No, we need clear pictures. It's a different picture to hourly chart, you see? Okay, so that's the market overview. You see how you can make money if you stick to rules, consider the price, then you are on track. Okay, so before we go to our running trades by the moment, I have my question for the day. You know, today is Friday. Thanks, Nestia. Just open already. So my question for you is, as always, every Friday, did you reach your own goals this week? 2 options. Yes, I'm really happy because I did it. Or maybe answer number 2, no, I did not. And be honest to yourself. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm struggling with my behavior. I chose the wrong time frame or whatever it is. So be honest to yourself. Yeah, we're just a family here. Yeah, we work together. You know, I do a lot of things. I make my own mistakes, by the way. But from the bottom of my heart, I want that you become successful, because if you are successful with trading, it's my pleasure. And if you are successful in trading, you become more happy. And you know what's the consequences from being happy? You are happy to help other people. And the moment you can help other people to become successful in trading, maybe you invite them to this morning show, to invite them to Admirals, a lovely broker, or maybe you help them to find the right way in trading, to share your knowledge, what you have learned here. We can change the world. And guys, this is what we have to do. We have this only one life, just only one life. Don't waste it with fights, arguing with friends or your family or your wife or whatever it is. Please, in heaven's sake, don't waste your lifetime with such unnecessary things. You know, there is no reason to get in a fight because there's the pen. Everybody has its own perception. There is no right or false. And everybody has its own rights for its own perception, you know, seats. So there is no reason for a fight. If someone has a different perception like you, it's fine. That doesn't mean that you must agree with them, but you can go your way. You say, okay, it's fine, it's your perception. So why should you fight? It's just only your perception, just yours. There is no right to see it, okay, that's right or false. So don't judge someone. Don't judge the price, don't judge the trend, don't judge the market. Just your perception, yeah? So Wesley, welcome here. I see your name the first time here. Thanks for being here, appreciate it a lot. What does the red and green lines represent on your chart? That's the market profile, you know? The moment you understand what we are doing in trading, that we trade the price, then you must know, okay, price is developing and is based on volume. So, you know, okay, then I have to know where is my fair price, where is a normal price, where is expensive, where is cheap, where is sales, where is out of the season. So this is a kind of market profile. It's not free of charge in MetaTrader, but you can go on my homepage, dow-trading.com. You can send me contact formula, and then I give you the link. Then you can use it if you think it's a good thing for you. Okay, so my question, did you reach your own goals this week? Be honest to yourself, guys. And maybe we can share it on YouTube as well. And then you can type the number 1 or 2. So let's go to the running trades. Just only in 4-hourly chart is just only 1 because New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen were stopped out, one of the seldom cases. So what we did, look, trend is still running. Trend is still running. So that's the trend. So move, correction, move, correction. So unfortunately, I missed my first entry because there would be here, but I took the second entry here, there. So, and we reached 0.2. So yesterday we took out of the position, stop loss is in profit right now, and now let it go. Yeah, just let it go. What could happen? I don't know, and I don't care about it because now we see a trend continuation. Maybe this is a correction, and maybe we can see another trend continuation. Yeah, and here is a bit of target, final target here, because I can see there's a similar volume zone like the point of control here. So maybe it could be possible that the price is going there because prices are working here from volume zone to volume zone. Okay, so just let it go. So if you see that the price is not working, so we see a lot of buyers here, yeah, and you see a next balance candle, yeah, then get out. Stop it, take the money and be happy because their strategy was working. That's what we are speculating for, that a trend continuation is more likely than a trend break. So I mean the side part. Sorry, I don't get it. Maybe you can explain a little bit better for me. So, okay, let me show you New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. There was too much pressure on New Zealand dollar, so I got out. Last 0.3, yeah. Yeah, that's what I told you. That's the market profile again. Yeah. So let's go. And let's see. So that's the one in 4-hourly chart. Let's go to the daily chart. British pound, Swiss franc. Yeah, now we get it right. I love daily chart. You see, we are still on track. And the moment we reach 0.2 is the moment, yeah, we can sell half of the position, then we are fine. We are completely fine. Yeah, so just let it go. It works. Actually, second trend arm, highest probability to go short, and you see maybe this time the price will going down by a close. Then we have US dollar Swiss franc in daily chart. It works also because we sold already half the position. Yeah, actually there is not really a trend continuation. So yeah, just let it go. So there occurs a balance candle today, and balance candle means, okay, this move comes to an end, and then it's time to trail the stop into profit and say, okay, that's fine. Let's take the money. Strategy was working. We have another hit quote. So just take the money. Yeah, because as long as we don't have a trend continuation, we can use a next entry and we can do it again. So now we open trades, index 40 in daily chart. Yeah, you reached 0.2 already. So give it a little bit time. If we reach, maybe we see a close, maybe on Monday. So, but finally, again, we reached the 0.2. You see this extremely high, the high probability from the second trend arm after the trend is valid. That's working, guys. Just trust the system. And the next one, Dow Jones. Got it. Yeah, I love it. Gosh, I love daily charts. They are so stable and you can rely on them. I love it. And in daily chart, it's a rarely case that you miss a signal. This is the reason why all my accounts I work in daily chart are in profit, because I don't miss a signal and I can use the highest probability ever. So in Dow Jones, now we reached a 0.2 and I can see, oh my gosh, there's a lot of pressure on it. Maybe we see a Black Friday today. I don't know. Maybe we see a completely recovery day today. I don't know. Yeah, so just let it go. But now it's time. Yeah, it's time to make partial profits because we reached a 0.2. So let's see if you can do modify. Maybe we can sell 0.05. No, we cannot. I cannot make partial profits. So just let it go. Yeah, maybe at the end of the day, we can trail the stop into profit and then let it go. Then let it go. Real cool stuff. So I have a final target at this kind of support zone there. It's not that high volume zone, but this is a here, this zone, it's a kind of, there's an old 0.2, there was an old support. So maybe it could be possible that they will test this. So most important thing is that we work on this strategy, and the strategy means accumulation phase, distribution phase, acceleration phase. Yeah, this is what we have to do. Yeah, the point of control in DAX 40 is at 13,239. So a lot of space to go, guys. By the way, yeah, maybe you have the power, and if you have the strength, you can speculate on a cool, long running trend. So, and now here we go. And here comes the point, because I'm quite sure that most of the traders cannot imagine that the price ever will go back to 13,000 euros by one future contract. Am I right? You cannot, I'm quite sure you cannot imagine, oh, it's not possible. Yeah. So, but I can tell you something, it is, because it's a guarantee. Because there's only just one exception, that they move the point of control to another price. So, but where is a volume zone would would have the same volume like the point of control? There's just there 15,663. But now we are on the way to go down. So the price must go up, which is absolutely possible, by the way. Yeah, absolutely possible, by the way. So trust it. And on the way down, to be honest, there is no obstacle. There is no obstacle on my way. Yeah. Yeah, we have to consider that this is CFD, by the way. So we can have a look at the FDAX in the future, by the way. And let me show you here. Let's see in future, daily chart, point of control. Here we go. No, it's not. It's the same. 12,300 euros by one future call. So Carol, I'm sorry, but you are wrong. Yeah, that's the real future because I have a data feed from the real future here. Okay. So 12,300. So Admirals has a really, really cool data feed, guys. You can trust it. There's a really seldom case that we have different. Look, yeah, 13,300 roundabout. It's daily chart, by the way. Yeah, so that's the point. And in Dow Jones, the point of control is much deeper. It's on the lower side, 26,000. Oh my gosh. But here are a little bit more obstacles on the way down. Yeah. So first, maybe, as I said, here, maybe this point, unless the point of high could be the next obstacle. But then we have volume zones there. So, but now just let it go because I don't care about it. Because the moment I reach the 0.2 and I have a close below the 0.2, I'm out. It's fine. So then I have my strategy. The strategy was working. So I don't care for the rest. Yeah, the rest is trade management. Yeah, it's just up to you what you do with this trade. Yeah, but the moment you reach 0.2 and you have a close, strategy was working. And then the rest is trade management. And then you have to make sure that you don't have a loss. Yeah, but that's not sensible. Yeah, that's not logically. That's not logically if you have the strategy was working and then you make a loss. Okay, so guys, there is nothing more to say. We have no trading ideas for today because the rest it's Friday. So, and all trades are really running because we want to follow the system next week again, being focused on so much more, catching the first possible entry in the time frame you are working with. You can make sure that you don't miss the first entry in the second trend on. And if you follow this system, yeah, they have a high probability to become successful. So, and 71% says, oh, no, I did not reach my targets, my own goals this week. Guys, 71% is too much. So you have, please open your handwritten diary and be honest to yourself at the weekend. Why? Why was it not possible for you to reach your own goals? Be honest to yourself. That's not a problem, but very slowly you have to reach your goals because every week you did not reach your goal is another wasted week. And all of us, we have the goal to become successful. But every week we don't reach our goals is a week the target is moving away from us. And don't forget, time is running up. So work on it, guys. I want to say thank you for your time, for this lovely week, for this wonderful week. I appreciate it a lot. I wish you a wonderful day, a lovely Friday, and a wonderful weekend. And I hope we will see each other next week again. Maybe you have people around of you. You can invite them to this wonderful show, to Admirals, and we can build a really, really cool and great, awesome, big family to change this world, to make this world to a better place. Have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you. Bye-bye.